Have you given up on love? If so, why? Given up on love as I am the only one loving, the others just need me. When they're done, they push me away. Loved as long as you're useful. Struggled with this in just about every relationship of mine. Godspeed anon. I was madly in love with a partner who emotionally manipulated me constantly and abandoned me at the most vulnerable point in my life. I'm glad to have gotten out, but damn if it doesn't make it hard to trust anyone like that ever again. Not sure if I've given up, but I am getting real tired. Having to get to know new people, putting my heart out there without knowing if I'll succeed this time, so tiring. I'm learning more about myself in therapy, and I've seen ladies' heads turn when I speak. I've been told I have a nice voice, but chasing a lady is so much work for so little payoff. Never had a girlfriend before too, and I'm hitting 40 soon. Each new lady is a learning experience, but it's also incredibly draining. Sometimes I just want to curl up on my bed and ignore the whole world. To me, the price I have to pay if I want to be in a relationship is I have to be vulnerable. And at some level, I just don't want to get hurt that bad again. I accept this, and have family, friends, work, hobbies, and things to look forward to. So while I wouldn't say I've given up on love, I'm not looking for it and would be very wary of any new situation. This is actually the situation I'm currently in with a woman I'm wanting to have a relationship with. She has a decent amount of trauma from being vulnerable, but instead of pushing me away, she is slowly letting me in, bit by bit. Normally, I would just say it's not worth it, but our values align. We laugh all of the time, we pick each other up when we're down, and it's a connection on a level that I can't explain. If it all works out, it will be worth the time put in. Might I comment that you've already succeeded? People don't have to stay together forever and die in a relationship for it to be a success. If you bring joy and support to each other, it's successful. If you laugh and talk and support each other, now, it's worth it. If you eventually move on, hopefully you will have comported yourself in a way that you can be proud of and have fond memories. Yes. For now. Need to repair myself so the next guy doesn't have to do it for me. Absolutely W of an attitude, especially in today's day and age. I know you're a stranger, but I just want you to know how incredibly self-aware and mature this decision is. I hope for nothing but the best for you. Respect to you for that. I am much the same, been single for 6 years. After bouncing around relationships from my early 20s, I started dating my best friend, which didn't work out, not my fault, but I noticed I was going back to old habits of relying on others to fill that void after my last girlfriend. So I decided I'd work on myself for a bit so I wasn't a mess for my next partner. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever be ready entirely. Weeks turned into months and months into years. I know I can be hard work and I'd rather not cause anyone else hardship or pain, which is what I'm afraid I would do. So just focusing on me for now, getting financially stable. Maybe if I met someone who I feel genuinely got me and I could trust them, then I would consider it again, but I have only ever met this type of person twice in my life, so I'm not actively looking but also not opposed to the idea. I had a big love. It didn't work out. Now I live a truly beautiful life alone and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I just spent the weekend with my friend, her toddler, new puppy and failing marriage, and when I got home I nearly cried with the feeling of gratitude for my peaceful life. My big love, 14-year relationship, ended 6 months ago, and this comment really resonated and makes me feel more positive about my life than anything I've experienced over the last few months. I really hope I get there someday. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if I have given up yet, but as time passes, I'm starting to feel that the momentary pleasures I get from being on a date or in a relationship isn't worth the lies and heartbreak that come afterwards. For context, I am a 29-year-old woman and have been in 2 real relationships and 1 complicated long-distance relationship, all of which were filled with lies, and 1 was straight-up emotionally abusive. My last relationship ended on Christmas of last year and I haven't been on any dates since. I don't think I ever want to go on a dating app again, but where I live, that is the only way to meet people. The thought of navigating through a series of fuckboys and pretentious assholes for months or years to find someone decent, only to have my heart broken in a few months, really makes me sick. I feel like I don't want to actively put myself out there anymore because I get disappointed every time. I do often feel lonely, but I can't date casually anymore or date someone just for the label. I would rather be on my own and take the liberty of being weird and engaging in so-called unattractive behaviors as they make me happy. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more cool stories. Write your impressions in the comments. See you soon.